Okay. Taking forward from the last class, guys. In the last class, we have seen the different types of data types. We have seen the fundamental data types. In that, we have seen the integer, float, the complex, and bool. All these things we have seen it. Now, today we are going to see a very important data type called as string data type. Okay. Now, how the string data type will be working over here? Okay, just give me, yeah, let's do it. String data. Okay. Now let's see that what is first of all, what is a string data type? And then we will see how the string data type is different from the other data type. See, what is a string? String is nothing but anything which is, the string is nothing but anything which is in the form of a, which is the value within the codes is called as a string. Any value you take it, any value which is in the form of a string, or in the any value within the codes, I will write within codes is called as string. Now here the quotes may be a double quotes or a triple quotes. Okay, it can be a double quote or a triple quote over here. That is what is called as a, you know, like a string data type. So if I take it a value, now we have the two types of values. We have seen many values, right? So if I take it anything like this, like I will take it as like ocean. Ocean is what? Ocean is a group of characters. It is called a string. Now, this, if a group of characters within the code is called as a string data. Okay, within the single quotes or double quotes, anything it can be, single quotes or double quotes. Now, next one is you can take a number. This is an integer. If you put down an integer within the quotes, this is nothing but a string. Again, remember that this is a string data. Or if you take it again, a float also, float. So this is also a string. So all these things comes under the category of the string. Nothing but a value within the quotes is called a string. Okay, is called as a string. I will say that called string. Now, so this anything, any value within the quotes is called as a string. Now, the advantage of the string data type is, what is the advantage of the string data type is, it is specially used. Okay, string data type is special. If you take it, the string data type, you have to give a special importance to the string data type. Okay, whatever it may be, you have to give the special importance to the string data type. Why means, see, the 80% of the data what you find in around the world, okay, is in the string format. 80%, literally 80% of the data, whatever we use it around the world, is in the string format. That is the reason why you have to give the special importance to the string data type. Okay, now and one more advantage is, okay, so the string data type has the properties of both fundamental data type as well as sequential data type. The string has the properties of one, fundamental data type. Okay, next one is sequential data type. Sequential data type. This is the advantage. The string has the properties of fundamental data type as well as sequential data type. Okay, sequential data type. This is what is called as, the string. Now, what is the fundamental data type? One, we know that immutable. Second one is memory share. Memory share. That is, once a value occupies the memory, we can't change that value inside the same memory. That is what is called as immutable. Second one is memory sharing. What is the memory sharing? Memory sharing is nothing but if variables hold the same value, that will be pointing out to the same memory location. That is what is called as memory. Now, coming down to the sequential data type. What is the sequential data type? It is nothing but it can hold the multiple heterogeneous values. And these heterogeneous values are stored in series of internal memory locations, which are stored, multiple heterogeneous values, which are stored in series of internal memory locations. Okay, and these internal memory locations are identified by indexing. Okay, now this is the two different properties, that is fundamental data types, and these two properties are there in our strings. Okay, the strings are having these two properties. First we will see these two properties, and then we will show you how the string look like, and how we can give the multi-line string and a single line string. And then afterwards I will show you the immutable and memory sharing concept. We have already seen that, but quickly I will show you. And then afterwards I'm going to show you the indexing and the slicing concept, which is the very important concept of, in Python, because this is the one we will be taking forward till our entire data science. Okay, now let's start it, guys. Okay, first is I want to prove it the immutability. So first let me open my PyCharm. Just give me 1 second. Now, okay, now let's go with the data types over here. Especially we will deal with the string over here, string data. Okay, now this string data type, we are going to, first we will take it as a string one, str1, the file name. Now, let me show you the basic string, guys, how the string look like. Now, we are having s1 is equals to, I'm going to give it over here as uh, any string, anything you can take it. I will say that hello all, very good evening. Okay, this is what is called as string. Okay, this is what is called as a string. Now you can see that this is within the quotes. Any value within the quotes is called as a string over here. Okay, now I will do it. What is a print that like s1, print type of s1 over here, type of s1. Okay, this is what is called as a string. Now I will run it over here. Now you can see that hello all, very good evening, class string over here. This is what is called as a string. This now we can keep the string in a single quotes also over here. Okay, we can keep the string in the single quotes like s2 is equals to, I will say it as hello all single quotes. Okay, I will say that welcome to Python strings. Okay, now here this is a double quotes and this is a single quotes. This is also called as a string. Then type of s2. Okay, this is what is called as string. Now next one is after this. So what I will be doing is take it. You can give the string within the triple single quotes and triple double quotes. Now you should understand one thing over here. Okay, let me put it on over here. Okay, if I'm taking a string over here, like any value within the triple single quotes or triple double quotes, it is usually considered as a comment. Now you see this. This is triple single quotes. Now whatever I put it inside this is usually called as a comment. I will say that this program is all about strings concept. Okay, this program is all about the strings concept, and we are dealing with Python strings. And I will add some more details over here. Now, this is actually a comment. Okay, this is a comment. You see this? It is not non-executable. When I run it, it is non-executable. This is a comment. But same comment, which is a triple single quotes and ending with the triple single quotes, if I assign this one to a variable like this. Okay, let me remove this. It doesn't make any sense. I will remove this part. Okay, this is acting like a comment. It is not executing. If I assign this one to a variable like s3 is equals to, now this will become a string. Okay, usually there's a confusion will be there. Is it a string or a comment when you put it in the triple single quotes or triple double quotes? This is actually a, if I'm not assigning to this, it is considered as a comment, and if I'm assigning to this a variable, then it will become a string. Now you see this, I'm printing it over here s3 and print type of s3 s3. Okay, this is what it is. Now I'm going to run it. Now you see this is a string. Now previously when I was executing, I was not getting any output and it is not triggering an error also. Now what is happening? It is triggering, it is printing it as a string. Now that is the difference. The same thing happens if I'm dealing with a triple double quotes, guys. Triple double quotes like this. This is a triple double quotes. Now triple double quotes is nothing but, it is actually, again, if I'm using directly, it is a comment. It is a comment. Now I will give it as a like welcome to Python or data science class. Data science class. We are dealing with Python strings. Now this is a comment. Actually, this is a comment. If I comment this one, you see this. This is a comment. This is a comment. It will not execute it. It will not give you any output, nothing will be there. If I assign a value, if I assign a value to this, a variable to this, if I assign a variable to this, then it will become a string. Now you see this s4 or s3, I will give it. Now this is a variable. This is a variable which a value is assigned. What is this value? This is a string. Now if you print it, you will get it the same output over here. Okay, that you have to understand. Now you may see that what is the use of this triple double quotes and triple single quotes, because whenever you have it a multi-line string and you want to print it as it is without losing the format, then we will go with the triple double quotes or triple single quotes. First of all, the string is nothing but a value within the quotes. Now that can be a single quote or a double quote. First thing. Second one is a string is like a string can be of like single quotes or double quotes or a triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Now, if it is just any value is given inside the triple double quotes or triple single quotes without assigning to a variable, that is considered as a comment. But once you assign to a variable, that converts itself into a string or into a value. And what is the use of this triple single quotes and triple double quotes? Because you can have it the multi-line string without losing the format. You can print it as it is. Okay. And why we are having so many types? We are having double quotes, we are having single quotes, we are having triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Why we are having so many types? Okay, let me show you this, why we are having so many types. See, now you should understand one thing over here. See, this is a string. I'm giving it string 1. My string is equals to sky is blue in color. Okay, this is my string. Okay, now if I print str1, now you see this. This is the string. Now, if I do it print type of str1, then it will be something like this. Okay, we know this. Now, why we are having so many versions of string, single quotes, double quotes, and all these things are there. Okay, let's see that why exactly we are having so many different versions of the string. First is one second. We are having so many versions of the string. Let me show you. Like actually, what happens is when it is called as a string, any value, okay, any value within the quotes is called as a string. Now you see this, any value within the quotes is called as a string. Now let's take a simple example over here. You are having a double quotes over here like this. This is your double quotes. And I will say this as, okay, I'll just put it on a message, or let's write it down over here. Sky is blue in color. This is. Now, what is the starting of the string? This is the starting of the string. And this is the starting of the double quotes. And until and unless it encounter a one more double quotes, it will be till that point, it is considered as a string. Remember that once you start the string with the double quotes, and until and unless it encounters one more double quotes, it is considered as a string. So the entire stuff is considered as a string. Remember that this is the starting and this is the ending of the string. Now let me do it over here. Now it's raining heavily in Hyderabad. Just I'm giving. Now what is now here? This I'm starting with a single quote, and this is the starting of the string, and it is until unless it encounters a one more single quote over here. That till that time it is considered as a string. Now you can't give it like this. Okay, you can't give it. You can start it with the double quotes, and you can't say that I will end it with a single quotes. No, it will not be considered. Suppose like you want to put it as sky is blue. Now This you can't do it like this. You can't keep it like starting with the double quotes and ending with the single quotes. No, it is not considered. If you start it with the double quotes, then end it with the double quotes. If you start it with the single quotes, you have to end it with the single quotes only. Now, in between that, whatever is there is considered as a string. Remember this. If you start it with a double quote, end it with a double quote, and in between that, whatever is there is considered as a string. Now, let's see that I'm having a string like this, guys. Okay, let's take it. I started a string over here with a single quotes. Okay, I'm saying that hello all, I am staying in India, Hyderabad, India. Just take it like Hyderabad, India. This is my statement over here. I'm staying in Hyderabad, India, or this is the statement I'm having. Now, see this, my string is starting with what? My string is starting with the single quotes over here, right? We know that once the string starts with a single quote over here, it has to end with a single quote over here, right? This is a single quote and this is a single quote according to us. But see this, when the interpreter looks, okay, there is a string is started over here with a single quote and it will move forward and it will see that there is a single quote over here. So it will consider this single quote as a ending of the string and this is considered as a ending part of the string. Okay, this is the entire string. Now, this part, whatever is there from the M to Hyderabad, India, this is not considered as a string. Okay, it is just like a out of. It is not a string because our string is started over here and ended over here. Now, this is not considered anything. This is a triggering point and which gives us an error. Now, what is this code says? This is the starting of the another string, and it is expecting that there is a ending of this string. So in the middle, what happens? This gives us an error to us. This gives us an error to us. So why? Because I started with a single quote. In the middle, I encountered a single quote over here. So this is the string it will consider. The remaining part, whatever is there, it is exposed as a non-string. But my intention was this is the starting and this is the ending. But unfortunately, there is a single quote over here. Because of this problem is arising for us. Okay, that is the reason why it is considered as a non-string in the middle. So this is what happens exactly. To avoid this situation, what we are going to do it is we are going to do it something like this. We will put it, instead of putting it in that double single quote, I will put it in the double quote. Can you see it? I'll put it in the double quotes. When I put it in the double quotes, what is a string? It's starting with a double quotes and it should end with a double quotes. Where is the double quotes? Over here. So this is the starting of my string and this is the ending of my string. So whatever is there in the middle over here, this is considered as the value, the string value. What is the starting of the double quotes, ending, and the middle is considered as a string. And even this single quote is also considered as an string only. So that is the advantage of this. And there may be a why triple quotes then. One advantage I told you about the triple quotes is it is used to hold the multiple line string without losing the format. Okay, you will not lose the format. You can hold the multiple line string within the triple quotes, triple single quotes or triple double quotes. You can hold it without any problem. That is the one advantage. Second advantage is, suppose if I wanted, like, and I'm having a message like this. Hello all. Okay, I am an Indian. Okay, I'm an Indian. And okay, currently staying in India. or currently staying or proud to be an Indian. Anything you can say it. Okay, currently staying in India and proud to be an Indian. Something like that. Now the thing is, here you see you have a single quote as well as the double quotes over here. Now, previously I was having only single quote. I have an option of starting my string with a double quotes and ending with a double quotes. Now, in this case, my string is having a double quote, single quote as well as double quote. Here also double quote. Now, in this case, my option of starting my string with a double quotes is gone. So what I will do it here, I will use it either triple single quotes over here like this and end it with a triple single quotes. Now, whatever is there inside this is considered as a string. Or I can do it like a triple double quotes also over here. If you want to go with triple double quotes, you can do it with the triple double quotes. Triple double quotes and end it with a triple double quotes. Okay, this is what exactly happens with your, string over here. This is what exactly happens with your string and all these things. Okay.